Going live. Greetings. We are calling all angels. We are live here. Greetings, everyone, on this miracle Monday night. And we're going to go see who's actually found me, or if I can find myself as normal on Joan of Angels. So let's just look and see. Hi. Oh, there, I must be on live. Deborah, you are always the first one to show up. So it is wonderful to see you, honey. Share it out with some of our friends. And let's see if I can actually see it on here. Huh. So much stuff going on. I actually can't find myself yet. Joan of Angels. All right, Jayon is there. All right, Jayon, how nice to see you. How nice, interesting. Now I know what people mean when they say they can't find my videos. All right, and I don't even want to take the time to look. And there's Tina Marie. So hello, hello, hello. We're getting our groove on. Thank you. Good. So I just want to kind of like keep everyone company for a couple of minutes and talk about, especially for those of you who've been in my class and everything, talk about this miracle switch. What it's like to have a switch, to have a dial that can do everything for you, that could turn on your power, that could help you remember who you are, that could tune you into your intuition. So it's your everything switch. Well, hi, Susan. Hi, Fern. Welcome to Miracle Monday. So we are going to raise the vibration a little bit too. And share me out with your friends, guys, because it's always fun to have our tower of miracle power and have that high vibrational frequency, to have even more energy, more power to raise our own vibration and magnetize and keep that miracle switch on. And we are going to talk about it. So there's Canella from Coachella Valley. And welcome, sweetheart. Nice to see you. And thinking of all the things that I do to raise my vibration, to turn on the miracle switch, and wanting to remind everyone that turning on our miracle switch means actually raising up our vibration. It means actually calling for a change in frequency in the air and the world around us, which is kind of fun, wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you think? Okay. So, how is everyone tonight on a scale of 1 to 10? With 10, being okay, I'm on fire. And of course, some of you might say, well, when I hear Joan, I turn on fire too. But okay. So, and here's how we do it for those of you who are new. Imagining the horizontal line, on the left is 0, on the right is 10. And 10 is on fire, 0 is turned off, and 5 is in the neutral zone. I'm going to let this painting be seen. Good. This is my soulmate painting, my soulmate manifesting painting right up there behind me. Good. We're activating that. All right. So when we look at our energies, we can actually look at our energies and see them on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay. And see where we are. God, disheveled too here. See where we are on that overall frequency. So, for instance, this is how I do it. I might wake up and have a cup of coffee in the morning and think about, okay, I'll sit down, I'll close my eyes, I'll have my journal out, and I'll just try to really clear my mind and ask for any guidance my guides want me to know. And I continue to let go and I ask for clarity. And now I'm doing this twice a day because the air, the energetic vibrations out in the world are so intense that hearing your own voice is a challenge or can be a challenge. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, the first thing we have to do is see where we're at vibrationally or where's our energy. So when I come on the show on Miracle Monday, just so you know, I work with myself pretty intensively sometimes to make sure that I can feel that my meter is up at a 10 so that I can be at the highest frequency of light, the highest energy that I can manifest, so that it's not my stuff getting in the way talking to you. Does that make sense? All right. So I'm looking over here, and let's see, Fern is on a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. So that's a little bit out of neutral, tiny bit up. Good to know where you're at. Jayon is an 8. Um, Kelly is 7. I'm an 8. Okay. I don't see Kelly, but I guess you're with Kelly. Good. And Patricia is a 6. And meet my friend and artist Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Susan, we want to know what you are. You're a 7. Good. Tina Marie is she'll pop on and let us know where she's at. And Deborah, where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? It really helps to know. All right. So I come on, and here's the thing: when you can raise your vibratory frequency up to a 10 plus and hold it there, then you can and will attract that which you want. You can literally raise that vibrational frequency to call in what you are seeking. And so that what you are seeking is seeking you. It's really a no-brainer, guys. And I learned some very interesting things the other day. I want to share with you. Tina Marie, hi. She's at an 8. Good. Emily, you know, I will message you from now on. I had a hard time finding myself tonight too. And I actually have my cell phone up there. I gave up because then I'd have to be looking at my cell phone and not at you. All right. So we have a 4, Deborah. Okay, sweetheart. So we will be working with you as well. So the higher your frequency, and when you're at an 8, 9, 10 and above, then you become more of a radiant tower of light that can impact positively the vibrations of everyone around you. So when you're in that high state, when you walk in a room, people feel your energy. They run up to me all the time. And I find it, I used to try to go incognito because I was shy and I didn't realize that this is my gift. Okay. My gift of walking in a room and shining bright, and that actually wanting to shut it off was sort of my fear. Now, when you walk in the room at a 3 or 4, all right, then you're more in that taking position. And so what happens is that when there's a lot of light in the room, you have a chance to use that energy to raise it up. So many times you all might find that when there's a high energy being around, you all feel more high energy. That's one of their purposes of their leadership and of that vitality, if that makes sense. All right, there's Julia. You can't turn your sound on. Huh. We are loving on you, and I will send you the recording so you can hear it now. I am gorgeous to look at. I wish, God, I know that there was a way to have closed captioning, but I'm not seeing it. Okay. All right. Well, I'm happy you're here. And Darren's a 7. Good. And welcome, by the way, everyone. Guys, it's been a wonderful period of time. I want everyone to understand this miracle switch. All right. It's the same control that runs your energy that allows your intuition to flow, that gives you health in your body. It's a power switch. If you learn to effectively use it, then you can have more of everything. So imagine your miracle switch is a prosperity switch for a moment, okay? So, Mother, Father, God, we ask right now to literally turn on our prosperity financial switch. We ask to eliminate anything that keeps us at a lower frequency, that keeps our switch off or turned to low. We ask to turn up this switch. We ask to remove any energetic, emotional, physical barriers, anything this life, past life, future lives, anything this dimension, all dimensions, anything that clouds our ability to create the life that we dream, clouds our ability to manifest the dreams, the visions, the goals, the ideas, the strategies that we've been given, the gifts that we have been given. So, Mother, Father, God, we ask in grateful humbleness that we be allowed to turn up our energy, that we allow ourselves to turn up that switch, that we allow ourselves to open up to receive that which is our birthright, that which is what the universe and what Source Spirit has for us. For when we say yes, then Spirit has no choice. Now, it may come in many forms. It may come in the form of people, places, or things. It may come in the form of a message. I posted this morning a picture. I had seen or it was in a package. It was sugar, angel sugar or something, angel sweets, angel something. And I posted it on Instagram and Facebook because what mattered was that I had been asking for deeper connection, asking for answers, asking for help. And the good news is that your angels will respond. It's like, Joan, because when you look twice and you go, oh my God, it's an angel something, then you have your confirmation. You have your confirmation of your intuition and of your wisdom and of your light. And thank you, Nikhil Marie. I love that. Thank you so much for the wisdom. And thank you for the wisdom to see. Thank you for the wisdom, Susan, to join us, and all of you who have joined us to feel into that ancient wisdom that really comes. My wisdom comes from the divine beings who have worked with me. My wisdom comes from ancient memories. My wisdom comes from what is given to me in the moment to respond to what each and every one of you have a need for. And so your being here is my confirmation. So every intuitive, every psychic needs a confirmation. And on that note, before some of you leave, I actually want to tell you a bit that I have been doing a course, so I spelled that wrong. Let me go back and fix that. Well, that's terrible. Oh no, it's there. Okay. Um, I have been doing a course on mastering your intuition, and I'm going to be doing a series of free master classes on how to use your intuition, giving you 3 keys on just things that you can do right now. And so if you want to sign up and find out the dates, there you go. It's just a 90-minute class. And I think you'll find a lot of value in that. Because why? Because right now we need our intuition more than ever. There is no one out there that's going to give you your answers anymore. And yes, you can consult psychics and intuitives always, but nevertheless, the true answers are going to come from within you. The true guidance is going to come from the calls that you have within you. So that is the class, joanofangels.com/courses. And I'm excited to share it with you because I'm launching something new for all of you. And I actually did a lot of research to find out what people wanted. And what people want is the same thing we all want. We want to be able to get through these times effectively, successfully, as better people, having grown in some way, shape, or form. And so if I say turn on your miracle switch, I could say turn on your corona mastery switch, if you know what I mean. Turn on that side and that place inside you to a 10 that can manage and handle where you're going. So right now, we ask that if your energy is at a lower frequency, let's turn it up. And all you have to do is imagine a dial, just like this, okay? So this is my dial. This is off. I should have a dial. I'm going to have to get a fake dial. This is off. This is on. And what do? We turn it. We just turn it up, turn it up. Why? You want to turn it up so that your vibrational frequency moves from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. There's a word for this. Yesterday at Dr. Sharon's, and the I was speaking about I was doing the reading and doing some quotes talking about different kinds of time. Chiron time being our 3D world. We all know our 3D world. Our 3D world has to do with everything we do in our jobs, our daily life, our chores, our cars, our work, our relationship. It's all that stuff on the physical level. The fifth dimensional level, that higher level, is called Kairos, Kairos. Kairos is that spiritual world. It's actually what the way I see it is it's our fifth dimensional body. Now, we are fifth dimensional beings in our 3D body because we have to walk the world. We have to make a living. We have to do our thing. Sometimes doing that thing can be very lower frequency if we don't learn how to manage it from higher place. I'll give you an example. And this was channeled to me about a year and a half ago, 2 years in, because I do this work where I help you align your body, mind, and spirit so you can do your life. And one of the things I began to notice is that as I was sitting up in the cave looking down and watching my clients kind of trekking across the planet and doing okay, they'd come across what would be called roundabouts, energetic roundabouts. What is a roundabout, my friends? Now, I'm telling you this because I want you to think about the roundabouts you have in your life. We're calling it a roundabout. It's a stuck place. We want to get rid of that stuck place tonight so you can actually raise that vibration. That's what they're telling me. They're stuck places. I'm calling them roundabouts. A roundabout, it's like a cross thing that you can get off on several different turns. If you're sitting up here and you look down, you can see all the places where our human people are running round in circles, round and round. There's the coronavirus, the pandemic. There's the election. There's the this is right, the this is right. There's the the movements, the BLM movements. There's everything going on. There's the confusion that people are in. One day we think we're opening, the next day we think we're closing. Will this ever end? Why can't I be with my family? So the uncertainty causes us to go round and round and round, which is why I call it a roundabout. So if you're supposed to be on a direct path or going upward path, or even trying to get out of the 3D tension of your life, by removing yourself and going, okay, I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to go and imagine I'm sitting on a mountaintop with Joan, all of us angels sitting up there. And we are going to have some of our celestial fluids, our celestial wine. And we're going to now look down And there I am down there running around in a circle. My emotions have been engaged. My mind is engaged. Look at that. I'm in like a record, a broken record. Now, when I was growing up, we had those old fashioned records, 45s and 78s. And what did they call them? So they were record players. They had a needle. So it would go round and round and round, and you'd put the needle in, and then it would get stuck. And suddenly the same phrase would repeat over and over and over. And soon other parts of the record would get stuck, and you would have a big groove that there was almost nothing you could do to get the needle out of that groove. That is what these blocks become in our life. They keep us stuck in this groove. So here we are. We're sitting up here, we're looking down, okay? Roundabout. There you are, stuck in the groove. You can even see the energies around you. What do? First thing we do is we actually literally do some prayers. Mother, Father, God, I letting go of anything that no longer serves me. This life, past life, future lives, this dimension, all dimensions. And then imagining literally clearing or peeling away any energies that are old, that don't belong there. And if you tune in long enough, now remember, you're sitting up on the mountain. You're looking down there. You're clearing that being down there. And you can actually literally see, oh my God, she's carrying her mother. She meaning you. She's like trying to, like her mother's at the helm. Or, oh my God, look how her dad's always criticizing her. No wonder. You will get added insight to your own beingness when you step outside and you look down at that log jam and you see all the emotions that you're running, some of which are not yours, some of which are the world around you. So all we want to do today is stop, assess where we're at, take a deep breath in, imagine letting go of everything so we can set our mind straight, so we can open it so that wisdom can come through, so that we can go into the calm and we could literally stop traffic down there and redirect it, because you'll see, oh, there's Jayon. She's running around in a circle like a chicken without a wing or a chicken without her head, right? There I am. Look, I'm like crazy down there. Holy moly. So we send energy down there to that being who is us, and we lead them off that roundabout onto the roadway, the direct path again, and put ourselves back up on our path, back up to the higher vibrational frequency. Who says they understand? Does anyone understand this? So, by clearing your energetic frequency, you can get yourself back on your path. Now, we're not alone in this. We have the energy of the full moon, because I see that Nicole has just told us that she's been working with this full moon. Feeling it so much more. Why? Because this full moon is what I like to think of as it is known as the harvest moon, but it is the reward moon. Okay. It is the reward for seeds you have planted, work that you have thought about, visions you've like stirred the pot on. So the seeds that you have planted for miracles are sprouting, are being planted right now and are coming true. Some of the blocks on the energetics has been removed, and it's up to you to keep your channels clear. It's up to you to continue to turn on that switch that you have, and to remember So, in truth, we're at a place now where each of you has the ability, which is why I'm telling you about this class, the master class. You should take the master class. 90 minutes with me is probably a treat. And I'm sure a few people online here would tell you that for 90 minutes, you get to at least think about how you receive information this life. Okay, thank you for saying that, Emily. All right, I have to get headphones. Is this better? Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I love all your feedback. Now, I want you to do an experiment. Remember, I said to tune into your energy on a scale of 1 to 10 when we first started. Now, I want you to look at it again because we're 26 minutes in. And I am secretly and unbeknownst to you working on your energetic frequencies while we are talking. And because I'm at a 10, we can take all of you. And because my mind is set on a 10, my mind is set on the fact that each of you can raise your vibratory frequency. My mind is set. I have turned up this dial. I'm turning up the dial for each and every one of you. So, how many? And Tina, thank you. Tina must be saying about the intuition class. Guys, if you have a chance to do it, this is going to be the first time I've done this master class, this free master class, but the ultimate intuition connection mastery, excuse me, is I think it's really good. So, I think it's some of the best work that I've done. And I think that every time, but I think it's true. So I love you all and want you all to have all the tools you need to maneuver through tricky times. And I'm going to repeat this again. Tuning in to your own energetic vibration and managing your own energy is the best way to be safe, to thrive, and to maneuver during the next few months here on the planet. Because although I don't do planetary predictions, I will predict the following. There is going to be some unrest and uncertainty. Things are shaky. We are on shaky ground. Therefore, you may not get your answers always outside of you. You must get them inside of you. Thank you, Jayon. Thank you, Jayon. I love my people. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, guys. So I am much older than you think. I don't even know if I could say that. So yes, I should. No, I shouldn't. Okay. So I've been around a long time and I began my career as a chiropractor 40 years ago. And I spent many years taking care of people as a chiropractor, as a leader in my community, and as a miracle manifester. And one of the things is that I used to always do classes. And my theme in my practice was to help turn on your body, mind, and spirit, so you could leap over tall buildings. And even before I understood about energy, I was always saying, we're going to just have you leaping over tall buildings in a single bound because we're going to be aligning you so you can do your work. And I did that from a chiropractic perspective, and I have a master's in counseling. And when I stopped practicing due to an injury, I discovered that I had other skills, just like you all have other skills. And some of my other skills were intuitive. I'm a Pisces. I found out that I had a gift in helping people know who they are, helping people feel good about themselves, helping people like understand themselves better, have more compassion and love for themselves because they could see the big picture. And so much healing has taken place over these years as I've developed my gifts so I could share it with you. Now, I share it with you, my friends, so that you can start to develop your gifts so you can share your gifts, and then the people, your tribe, will be telling you that you're awesome. You know what I mean? Because they have shifted into a higher ground, into their fifth dimensional way of looking at things. Now, what's a fifth dimensional Kairos way of looking at things? You look at the picture for the highest good. You have the understanding that everything on the planet is unfolding for the highest good. You know that your thoughts are real, that your thoughts create what is going on for you in your world. You know that Source Spirit wants you to become a miracle maker, wants you to have what you want this life. Oh, now that's weird. My cell just counted down. So if I'm still on, please comment because it looked like it was about to shut off. It was the weirdest thing. Okay. So anyway, do you get the point? You get the point. So you becoming a master is imperative. Now, how do I know all this? Well, because I am a sage. I am a mystic. I have access to wisdom. And when I can turn up my miracle switch, my switch to here, and I shut off everything else, I can receive those messages. Patricia, you like what I'm laying down, honey? Sign up for that class. Patricia's our friend from Canada, and welcome. Thank you. I am on it, huh? I am on. Whew. Oh, okay. Also, I forgot I asked you to tell me that I was on because I had seen it. Like that's what they do when you're turning off. I'm so in this other place and I'm thinking, oh, maybe they're saying I'm nailing it. I'm on fire. Joan, you're nailing it. So actually from Patricia down, that's what I was thinking. Like, oh, they're saying I'm nailing it. So that's how I'm framing it in my head. It's a matter of perspective, a matter of perspective. I am with it. I'm turned on, and you guys are all getting it. All right. So, any questions about anything that I've said? I know I say a lot. I believe it's really important that you guys get value for your time, that somehow I get to help tweak you. So, where are you guys on a scale of 1 to 10 now? Feel free to let me know. And uh, I feel like it's almost time to start reading. So, if you want a reading and want me to pull a miracle card for you, I will. Just tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 where you are. Thank you. Patricia got it. And Jayan got it. And yes, I feel like I'm just I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I give you some pretty good information. So I'll take all validations. Thank you. And why not? Why not? Because it's sometimes we don't get the confirmations in the world that we need. People telling us you did a good job. I love you. You did a good job, Joan. Um, you're awesome. You rock. And each of us needs that. And we need it more than ever, especially if you're living alone or if you're isolated from other people, or if you're in a tribe with people who don't understand you. And I can feel that energy out there of being in a tribe that doesn't understand you. And then the energy is to try to shut that off and to hide that light so you're not as bright. And it is a safety feature. All right. And here I see Marlene. She's at an 8. And Nikel says she's at an 8. Okay. I'm going to go start up here. And I said, yeah, I'm just going to look for a second, get my groove on. Jayan says she's at a 10 now. Look at that. All right, I'm going to start reading with Nikel. So anyone that's below Nikel, oh, it just moved. anyone that's below Nicole will get a reading, okay? Or, yeah, something like that. Because, I make sure to try to get everyone on this path. So, over the last few years, I've really learned, I love doing readings for people. I love teaching and I love helping people clarify what they are doing and why, and to see this bigger picture. So I talked about some pretty intense things tonight with the roundabout, with the really stepping out here and helping to get, when you know, especially when you notice you're in an emotional or mental turmoil state, your record, your needle is stuck in the groove. I'm going to pick this card up because it flew out of my hand, and it's obviously the card for Nikel. Okay, also the theme of the night. So there are no accidents, interdimensional gateway. So we are on an interdimensional gateway, and they are telling you, Nikel, that you are at that gateway, honey bunny. And that is where we all want to be, by the way, because that portal is right. Sometimes it's right where we're at. Or sometimes we can walk into a place where that portal is. We can create that portal in our home through feng shui, through energy and vibration. But when we're in that, that's when we hear celestial sounds of harmony and balance. All is possible. All, it says vibrational alignment. All is possible. So I would say right now you're at that moment of time, hun, where all is possible. And you are radiating at the highest of vibration. So when we're at the highest of vibrations, that which we're calling in can find us, it can see us. So welcome and congratulations for that. All right. Okay. So moving down from Mikkel, so just write down if you want a reading and your level of where you're at. Jayan, I see you a joyous 10, and I actually popped up for 1 second just to give you this reading, so you know you have that. And here's your reading, honey, and it really makes sense. Angel on a mission. I know where I'm going. I have a renewed sense of purpose. And so I suspect that that 10 is now your renewed sense of purpose, which is quite exciting to be a part of that. So, angel on a mission. And many of us are. I'm certainly an angel on a mission, probably why I painted her. So, that renewed sense of purpose is what gets us through depression, can get us through any transformation and change or any feeling of stuckness. Okay. All right. So going down to Marlene, who's at an 8. And hi, Marlene. Here we go for you, love. And for you, you need the angel of confidence. And the angel of confidence says to see yourself through the eyes of love and trust and compassion, and trust your instincts. And guys, if ever you can be compassionate to anyone, it's time to be compassionate to yourself. It's time to believe that you are who you think you are. And so trust your instincts. Oh, and that's the class that I am teaching. And the master class, which would give you a taste of Joan of Angels, it would give you a sense of who I am and how I work. And so I think many of you might like that class. Actually, I think I'm going to cut and paste it here. Watch what I do. I'm just so savvy. No, I'm not so savvy. I screwed up. Darn it. Okay. So I could screw up sometimes. This is going to go here. Edit, paste. There. Listen, I think I do very well on technology. There. Hide. There. I put it there. Okay. So that was the card for Marlene. And I'm going to keep going down now. And I see Marika. And I love your name, Marika Spirited. It gives me a lot of fire and passion. So I think that's very, very important in all of us. And for Marika, guardian angel, we are always with you, showing you the way you are protected. God, never wearing this for a broadcast again. All right, I'm going to sit on it. Hold it down. There. Oh my God. In public yet. My mother would have a heart failure. Conniption. Guardian angel, we are always with you, showing you the way. You are protected. So, Marika, very important card. And all of us know that we are actually protected. Our guardian angels work 24/7 to give us the energy, the protection, and the messages that we need. And sometimes they'll very lovingly push us. All you have to do is ask them to get their messages. So thank you, Marika, for being with us. And there's my dear friend, woo, Lisa Phillips. Yes, you caught me. No one can catch me. I think I'm uncatchable. I think I'm unstoppable. But that being said, you found me. And I love to be found. So being found is one of my mottos. People find me, people love my work, people resonate with what I'm doing, and I resonate with all of you. That is one of my new affirmations because I'm finding it just very juicy. One of the reasons I'm teaching the classes is I'm having a really good time meeting everyone that's just a name to me, you know. Now I've gotten to know you over time, some of you, but when you come in my classes and I get to see you. All right, so for Lisa Phillips, and down below, okay, you're an 8. Okay, good. I look down, and this will help you tremendously. Adana, the star being, I radiate beauty from the inside out. Miracles manifest wherever I set my intention. So all of you go. I radiate beauty from the inside out. Miracles manifest wherever I set my intention. So that's a really good card to put through that. And Adana is, when I say a star being, she literally was a star being that came from other realms to bring wisdom and confidence, especially to the women of the planet. Okay? So she is a very good card, Lisa. Okay. So now we have Susan Finkel, who is already a 10. So we're going to hold that energy that when many of us are a 10, we can raise that energy and become literally a magnet that attracts and sends out higher vibrations, even higher for all. So all of us 10s are actually creating a wave of energy that could be going out thousands and thousands of feet, maybe even more, and that it's positively impacting the area where you live. So, why wouldn't you want to turn on your miracle switch? All right, so Susan, the angel of pure love is coming for you. So, she says to you, it is time for you to receive healing, time for you to take care of yourself, time to nurture yourself. And the truth is we have to nurture ourselves before we can nurture others. Or nurturing others is part of nurturing ourselves. But what's happening is that so many are focused on giving, but giving from a place that's not complete. So allow the angel of pure love, all of you, to fill your cup, to fill your heart, to heal the energies around your heart. Okay. All right. So cute to see you. And thank you for being with us. And there's our friend, Fern. I'm going to do a little energy changer. Welcome, Fern. Oop, this moved. There you are. All right, Fern. Good. All right. I'm going to stop this. Driving me crazy a little bit. Okay. Hide. Hide. Good. Okay, guys. So next reading is Fern. and very happy to see you, hun. Okay, Heaven's Path. So for Fern, Heaven's Path, your way is clear. Time to move forward and follow the signs. So, Heaven's Path, your way is clear. That means you have done a lot of work to even see the path, just so you know. That path requires us to have already been walking quite a way, quite a journey. So, your way is clear. Time to move forward and follow all those signs. This is one of my favorite paintings, and it's still in the garage, calling a human. All right. So that was Fern. And now welcome to Julia. And guys, I always like to look at some of your feedback as we go and just sharing those messages. Okay. And so right now, we also want to clear energy. So if you've been feeling stuck or even limited in some of your choices, your options, I want you to literally imagine, and this is crazy, it's been coming to me all day. Imagine that it's like the hand of God. Well, first I want you to imagine it as like a measuring cup, okay? So you know the measuring cups that you use for flour? I want you to imagine that you are scooping out flour with a measuring cup first. Then I want you to imagine that you are in that flour. And that measuring cup is literally like the hand of God scooping us out. So I want all of us to really work like for whatever level you're at. Imagine being scooped up, scooped out of, scooped into a new reality. A reality where money is abundant, health, wealth, happiness, pure love, pure light, pure energy for you. So at this current moment, all of us imagining we are being scooped out of whatever 3D reality, whatever roundabout you're stuck in, and being placed onto a higher plane through that interdimensional portal. All right, so now I'm ready for Julia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Julia's at a 10 or an 11. Nope, wrong place. Okay, Julia's at an 8. All right. So, Archangel Michael, and this is so timely, of course, timely, timely, timely. Here I am talking about removing obstacles, and one way I'm showing you is the hand of God scooping you up. But that's not just it. Archangel Michael has that very powerful sword, and that very powerful sword can literally cut through anything that is holding you back, any fears, any pains, any stuck places, and can probably help with all sorts of problems. So we ask Archangel Michael right now to help us to remove obstacles, to help us to clear our energy, to clear our field, help us to align with where we're going, help us to turn on that miracle switch. Okay? Good, good, good. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. I hope you guys all realize that the readings, one reading, is really all of your readings. Mm, that is turmeric kombucha with something else. Actually, really delicious. Because if we put all these cards together, which I will at the end, we have quite a story about tonight's energy field. All right. So moving down, and there's Vanessa, and she's at a 10 or 11. And we love that 10 or 11. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So here we go. The gratitude angel, Vanessa. So the gratitude angel, who do you love? Who do you admire? Who do you appreciate? Who are you grateful for? And share your joy. Very important. You share your joy. and gratitude. So, right now, guys, everyone should be thinking about who am I grateful for? Who, who am I grateful for? Right? Because that is important. Who do you love? I'm grateful for all of you, by the way. First of all, you give me something to do on Miracle Monday. But second of all, so many of you I've seen and you follow and work with me or come on Miracle Monday and talk to me. And I'm in a world of my own. I'm in another dimensional plane often. And so I come out on Miracle Mondays to reach you, to talk, to feel your energy and to have you feel mine. And it's very satisfying. I'm very grateful to each and every one of you. So thank you. All right. So moving along, and I see that I've done readings for both of you and now to Patricia. Yes, this is something I teach my kids every day. Yes, we can teach our kids to how to really become themselves, give them the freedom to discover their best gifts and to share their best gifts with the world. And wouldn't it be nice if your work was you sharing your best gifts with the world? That is the miracle. All right. So, Lisa, I know I did do a reading. If I forget you, you can always tell me. Darren, honey, you are going to get a reading next. And then, Deborah, if you are on, I don't know what happens, but I realize I see you at the beginning and I never see you at the end. Of course, you might not be on, but coming back up here. So I'm going to do a reading for Darren, and then I'm going to back up to my dear friend up there who is sometimes here and sometimes not. All right, Darren. So you are an 8, and Darren is just one of my favorite people too. And you can tell that I really, really like people. All right, so for Darren's another Coachella Valley being. Ooh, and hers is the Eye of Heaven. And this is a really good card for you, Darren. I want you to imagine a spaceship overhead. Okay. And this ship carries very loving, tender guides, angels, beings, whatever. And they are beaming down energy. They are beaming down light. They are beaming down higher wisdom. And in your case, they are also beaming down directions to stepping into your destiny, directions as to what your teachings are, what your next steps are. So you are being awakened, energized, and activated. And they also want you to know that things have changed on the planet. And so those things that you thought were the obstacles are really not, because things have changed. People are hungry now for things that can awaken and activate and energize them. So this is for Darren and also for all of us. We are being awakened. This corona, remember I've spoken about, if you've been on some of my lives, the corona is that virus meaning light. Corona, light, radiant, brilliant, brilliant. I am brilliant. I am radiant. Okay. I am light. All right. So now this card is for Deborah. And if you're on Deborah down at the bottom, just let me know. But the card is for you. And Deborah, we are asking right now for healing for you and a little reminder that angel of love. Okay. Fluff your wings, dear one. You can do this. I am always with you. So the angel of pure love, the angel of love, we had the angel of pure love. The angel of love is really about believing in ourselves, just believing in ourselves and who we are and what we're here to do and how we're here to do it. Okay. So trusting the angel of love. I am always with you. Okay. So this is for Emily, and she's a 9.5. She is a 9.5. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to find new headsets, new microphone, and I will this week. So we don't have this problem. Okay, good. All right. So, Emily, Mother Mary. Mother Mary wants you to know two things. You are protected by her, and it's all about taking time for yourself, resting, healing, nurturing yourself, and self care. So, right now, that's what she wants you to do: nurture, reading, self care. And so, I am protected by the divine, and it is time to rest. I am safe, and all is well. So, read some beautiful, inspirational things, meditate, do a little yoga or exercise, self care. All right. So, that's for Emily. And there is Canella, and Canella is a 9. Kelly is an 8. And so the reading, oh, is for Kelly. All right. So for Kelly, rebirth, honey. Life is calling you. New opportunities for growth. Miracles are manifesting. All right. So life is calling you. New opportunities for growth, and miracles are manifesting. So that is for Kelly. That's probably very good news, sweetheart, and happy to share that with you. And we will pull a card for Canella. And Canella's, yeah, we're going to pull a card for Canella, as she too has been stepping into her destiny and shifting her energies and rebirthing. And you have the Golden Guardian, Canella. Faith, confidence, and belief will bring about your miracles. Okay. Ask and you will receive your heart's desire. Okay. Faith, confidence, and belief will bring about your miracles. Ask and you will receive your heart's desire. Okay. So that is for Canella. And here we go. All right. So, Patricia, honey, just really feeling into you and all the work that you do, sending you a lot of love, and your destination lies ahead. You deserve to succeed. Go for it. So, Light City. So, I talked a little bit, just touched a little bit about my mastery work, but in moving forward, we are always evolving to the next level. All right. And your destination lies ahead. You deserve to succeed and go for it. Okay. Now, let's see who I haven't done a reading for. And I think I've done a reading for some of you as I'm passing by. Nikel, the class. So the master class is free, and it's an introduction to my work, basically. So it's 3 keys to your intuition, and it's not the full course. The full course is different, but I'll tell you all about that later. But if you go right there, you can sign up for the free masterclass, and I offer it 4 times. So I'm going to be a master at giving my masterclass. All right. Now, just so you guys know, there's a saying in my world that the teacher always teaches what they need to learn. And so my classes, intuition, mastery, um, go forth for your step into your destiny, personal power. These are all things I've had to learn myself. And over the 40 years I've been teaching, I have learned those and I do share them. I share them because that's my mission on the planet, to heal and inspire millions of people, to help you remember who you are. Why? If you could remember who you are, if you knew how powerful you were or are, then you would be able to raise your frequency to do your work, and your work will help those who are your tribe, basically. Now, that is what spreads peace, love, light, and miracles. That is what spreads all that we want on this planet. So it's imperative, imperative, imperative that you take care of yourself, you love yourself, you step into that kairos state, that fifth dimensional being that you are, and not get trapped in your 3D world. So one of my intentions with this Miracle Monday is to help lift you into that miracle world, that fifth dimensional miracle world, that all things are possible. All right. All things are possible. Marika, repeat after me. All things are possible. All of you, repeat after me. All things are possible. All right. I'm looking to see other messages. And if I've left anyone out, and who are these people we're mentioning? So I look here, and Nikhil has mentioned Jackie Campbell and Judah James. And Patricia, didn't I just do your reading? I did, because you said thank you. All right, because you know that I forget. Are there any questions, my friends? All right. Any questions about anything we've shared? All things are possible. Yes. 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 Listen, I think I've shared with you the story. You know, I'm going to be ordained in a month. It's a big deal to me. It's huge because I had been going on internet and on YouTube and discovered that everyone who talks about miracles and angels, not everyone, but a lot of people who talk about miracles and angels seem to be ministers. They seem to be ministers. Yeah, lots of ministers. And there I am, just me, and I, that those are the people talking about angels, ministers. They're talking about angels and miracles. And I just felt kind of like, that's interesting. Here I am talking about miracles and I'm not a minister. And so when Dr. Sharon came here one day and we were talking, and she invited me, she asked me if wanted to do some more of her Sunday talks. Well, before she came, actually, I had said to myself, and this is what I mean, you set your intention, okay? I had said to myself, I'm not a minister. I would like to be a minister. And that's all I had been saying to myself. I really want to be a minister. It would be great. And so she came in the door and she starts talking to me about doing some part of the service. And the first words out of my mouth, blurb, I'm not a minister. And she said, well, Joan, you're a living ministry. You walk in the fifth dimension. Your house is a temple. You paint angels. You talk about miracles. You write books about miracles. You have a Miracle Makers Club. Don't you think, for God Pete's sakes, you already are doing that work? So she was my confirmation. So here's your challenge of the week, my loves. Okay. Number one, take the class with me. But number two, your real challenge of the week is to set your intention. Okay. What is it I want? And to set it into manifestation. Manifestation. All things are possible. So at this moment, right now, before we get off, Mother, Father, God, we ask right now that we clear our field, that we feel the presence of Spirit, the hand of God lifting each and every one of us, picking us up, scooping us up from that roundabout place where our energies are trapped, lifting us up and placing us on a higher ground, placing us in a new timeline, literally a new vibration and placing us in that fifth dimension where all things are possible. All right, guys, it's enough of Joan of Angels. Do me a favor, guys, go sign up on my YouTube channel. I now have 133 subscribers. Every week I notice one more person signs up for my YouTube channel. I would love to get to 200. You know why? Because with YouTube, the more people that subscribe, then the more they'll start showing my videos. And why do I want them to see my videos? Because I have this mission to help people, to heal and inspire, to help you do what you're here to do on the planet. So if you want to help, that would be great. I love you very much. Thank you for being with me. And I will see you next week. Over and out. Ciao from the sanctuary, the Desert Heart Sanctuary, and ciao from all of our guides and angels, those masters of miracles. Be smart,